What if one simple habit could change how strong and reliable your erections feel after 50? I'm Dr. Rosalia Viterbo, urologist. If you're watching this, chances are you've noticed a difference. Maybe your erections don't last as long. Maybe they're not as firm as before. Or sometimes they just don't show up when you really want them to. That can be frustrating, not just physically, but emotionally. It affects confidence, intimacy, even how young you feel in your own body. Many men think, this is just aging. There's nothing I can do. But that's not the full story. Your erections depend heavily on blood flow, flexibility, and the health of the muscles and vessels in your pelvis. And just like your shoulders or your back, those areas can get tight, stiff, less responsive. The good news? You can train them gently, safely, at home. In this video, I'll show you 5 of the best stretches I recommend as a urologist to support harder, more reliable erections after 50. No crazy workouts, no strange devices, just simple movements that improve circulation, relax tension, and support the structures that matter for sexual performance. You don't have to feel old in this part of your life. Your body can respond. You just need to know where to start. Stay with me. I'll walk you through each stretch, step by step, so you can feel more in control of your erections again. Let's talk about what's really happening here. After 50, a lot changes in a man's body. Hormones shift, blood vessels become less flexible, muscles tighten if we sit too much, stress builds up quietly in the background, and erections feel it. You might notice it starts slowly. You still get erections, but maybe not as firm, or it takes more stimulation than before. Sometimes you lose it halfway. At first, you brush it off. Maybe I'm just tired. Maybe it was the alcohol. But then it happens again and again. You start to worry. Is this permanent? Is something wrong with me? This worry alone can make things even worse. Anxiety tightens your muscles. Your breathing becomes shallow. Your brain is focused on performance, not pleasure. And here's something many men don't realize. Modern life is built around sitting. We sit at work. We sit when we drive. We sit when we relax. All that sitting tightens the hips, lower back, and pelvic area, the very region where blood needs to flow freely for a strong erection. So you get a double hit. Natural aging changes your blood vessels. Lifestyle tightens the muscles and compresses the blood flow. No wonder erections feel weaker. But here's the important part. A weaker erection doesn't always mean your body is broken. Sometimes it means your body is stiff, overloaded, and undercirculated. Think about it. If your shoulders were tight, you'd stretch them. If your back hurt, you'd loosen it. Why would your pelvis be any different? Your penis doesn't work in isolation. It depends on your heart, your blood vessels, your nerves, the muscles around your hips and pelvis. When those areas are tight and weak, erections suffer. When they're open, flexible, and well supplied with blood, erections are easier and stronger. That's why targeted stretching matters so much. It's not just about flexibility. It's about giving your erections the physical conditions they need to work again. Now let's go through the 5 stretches, step by step. Do them slowly. Listen to your body. These are not magic tricks. They are tools. Tools to improve blood flow, reduce tension, and support healthier erections over time. Before you start, a quick reminder. If you have severe back pain, hip surgery, hernia, or heart disease, talk to your doctor first. Modify or skip any stretch that hurts. Mild pulling is okay. Sharp pain is not. 1. Hip flexor stretch. Opens the front of the hips. First, we start with your hip flexors. These are the muscles at the front of your hips. They get tight when you sit for long hours. Tight hip flexors can tilt your pelvis forward. That can affect posture, blood flow, and pelvic tension. Here's how to do it. Kneel on the floor. Put your right knee down and your left foot in front. Your left knee should be bent at about 90 degrees. Gently shift your weight forward. You should feel a stretch at the front of your right hip and thigh. Keep your chest up. Don't arch your lower back too much. Just a gentle forward lean. Hold the stretch. Breathe slowly in and out, about 20 to 30 seconds. Then switch sides. Do this 2 to 3 times per side. You're opening the path for better blood flow through the pelvis. Second, we release the deep muscles in your buttocks. These include the glutes and piriformis. When they are tight, they can press on nerves and blood vessels. That can influence pelvic comfort and sexual function. Lie on your back. Bend both knees. Feet flat on the floor. Now cross your right ankle over your left knee. You'll make a figure 4 shape with your legs. Reach your hands behind your left thigh. Gently pull your left leg toward your chest. You should feel a stretch in your right buttock, maybe deep in the hip. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't strain your neck. Breathe normally. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Then switch sides. Again, repeat 2 to 3 times per side. You're softening the muscles that support your pelvis from behind. Third, we work on your hamstrings. These are the big muscles at the back of your thighs. When they're tight, they pull on your pelvis. That can change alignment and create extra tension in your lower back and pelvic area. Sit on the floor with one leg straight. The other leg can be bent with the foot against your inner thigh. Let's say the right leg is straight. Point your toes up. Now gently lean forward over your right leg. Keep your back as straight as you comfortably can. You do not need to touch your toes. Stop when you feel a mild to moderate stretch in the back of your thigh, not pain. Just lengthening. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Then switch legs. You can repeat 2 to 3 times per side. Over time, better hamstring flexibility can help your pelvis sit in a more neutral, relaxed position. That calmer base supports better blood flow to the genital area. Fourth, child's pose with deep breathing, pelvic floor relaxation. Fourth, we focus on your pelvic floor. Many men only hear about strengthening it, but relaxation is just as important. A constantly tight pelvic floor can limit blood flow and create a feeling of strain during erections. We'll use a simple yoga position called child's pose. Kneel on the floor, sit back on your heels if you can, then gently fold your body forward. Let your chest rest on your thighs. Arms can reach forward or rest by your sides. Your forehead can rest on the floor, a pillow, or your hands. Now breathe, slow and deep. When you inhale, imagine your breath going down into your belly, even lower into your pelvic area. When you exhale, imagine the muscles around your anus, perineum, and penis softening, letting go. Stay here for 5 to 10 slow breaths. You are teaching your pelvic floor to relax, not just brace. This combination of gentle stretch and deep breathing can calm the nervous system. That helps with anxiety and performance stress as well. 5. Bridge pose. Gently activates glutes and supports blood flow. Finally, we add one movement that combines stretch and gentle activation. It's called a bridge. Lie on your back, bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Arms by your sides. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press your feet into the floor. Gently lift your hips up. You don't have to go very high, just enough to make a straight line from shoulders to knees. You should feel the back of your thighs and your buttocks working. The front of your hips opens. Hold for a few seconds. Then slowly lower your hips back down. Repeat this 8 to 10 times. Move with control. No jerky motions. This exercise helps strengthen the muscles that support your pelvis. It also encourages blood to move through the pelvic region. Strong glutes and an open front of the hips create a healthier base for erections. How often should you do these? Aim for these stretches at least 3 to 4 times per week. If you can do a few of them daily, even better, you can combine them into a short routine. For example, hip flexor, stretch, glute stretch, hamstring stretch, child's pose with breathing bridge repetitions. The whole routine can take around 10 to 15 minutes. It's a small investment, but over time, it can support better circulation, less stiffness, and more confidence in your erections. And remember, these stretches are one part of the picture. Sleep, stress, weight, blood pressure, and blood sugar all matter too. But this is a gentle, powerful place to start. You're not helpless. Your body can adapt, even after 50. You just have to give it the right signals. Let's pause and bring everything together. You didn't click on this video by accident. Something in your body or in your confidence told you it was time to pay attention. We talked about a simple but powerful idea. Your erections are not just about the penis. They are about your whole pelvic system. Blood flow, muscle tension, flexibility, nerves, stress. After 50, many of these areas change. You sit more, you move less. Your hips tighten. Your lower back gets stiff. Your pelvic floor can become overactive and tense, and your erections feel that. We walked through 5 key stretches. Hip flexor stretch, to open the front of your hips and free up blood flow. Glute and piriformis stretch, to release deep buttock tension that can affect nerves and vessels. Hamstring stretch. To improve posture and pelvic alignment from the back of your legs, child's pose with deep breathing. To relax the pelvic floor and calm your nervous system. Bridge pose to gently strengthen your glutes while opening your pelvis. Together, these create a more open, relaxed, and better supported pelvic area. That environment is friendlier to strong, reliable erections. Will one session change everything overnight? No. And that's okay. Your body responds to consistency, a few minutes, several times a week. That's how circulation improves. That's how tension slowly releases. And remember, this isn't just about sexual performance, it's also about how you move, stand, and feel in your own body. More flexible hips, less stiffness, better awareness of your pelvis. If you've been feeling discouraged, I want you to hear this clearly. Weaker erections after 50 do not mean you've lost your masculinity. They are a signal, your body asking for care, not punishment. Always listen to your body. If something hurts, ease off. If you feel dizzy, short of breath, or unwell, stop and consult your doctor. But don't ignore the signs. Don't just say, it's age, nothing can be done. There's a lot you can do. Stretch, move, breathe. Take small, consistent steps. Your health, your energy, and your desire are worth protecting. And you deserve to feel connected to your body at every age. If you've watched this far, it already tells me something important about you. You care about your health, you care about your body, and you care about the intimacy and connection in your life. I want you to remember this. Needing help or guidance with erections after 50 is not a weakness. It is responsible, it is mature, and it is absolutely normal. If these stretches and explanations helped you understand your body better, I'd love for you to stay connected. On this channel, we talk openly and calmly about men's health, sexual function, and aging from a medical perspective, but always with empathy. So if you'd like more doctor-led, science-based guidance like this, go ahead and subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. You can also share this with someone you trust. Sometimes one honest video can start a very healing conversation. Thank you for spending this time with me. I know these topics can feel sensitive, and I appreciate your trust. Take care of your health, be kind to your body, and I'll see you in the next video.